Hello, my name is Putro Siat from Siat Vectors. Okay, back to my video about the reading of the book Zen Guitar by Philip Toshio Sudo. Take a look at this book. It's amazing book. So it's very inspiring. So I will read word by word to you guys, so you can find the original books, or you can download the PDF so can you inspired by yourself. The next chapter is a tune. It starts with a quote from Johnny Mitchell. I write by twiddling the string into a different tuning. I throw it up open to the cosmos. Then, when you discover something that has an element of divine intervention, it's like a blessing, you know. It's really mean to me, because when I play on stage, I always think that it's my final, that is the last stage, that is the last gig I ever had. Okay, let's back to this book. Before playing a note, we all need to learn how to get in tune and stay in tune. It's good to think broadly about this as it relates to all aspects of playing. To tune means to bring into harmony. On the most basic level, we have to bring our instrument into harmony with itself. The majority of players use a standard tuning that offers the widest range of expansive possibilities. But by any tuning can work for a Zen guitar, however unconventional. If a tuning feels right for you, just one person or no one song on the rules of music doesn't matter. Zen guitar can manifest itself through any sound if the player has the correct spirit. Some beginners find it easy to tune their instrument. Others struggle with a tuning for months. There is no trick or technique involved the tuning. If you find it difficult to tune, stick with it. Patience and concentration will be vital attributes as you move along the path. Combat discouragement with your desire to learn. You cannot know Zen guitar if you insist on instant gratification. Yes, I understand that. Tuning means learn how to hear. Too many of us allow our eyes to dominate our ears. Try to closing your eyes and listening with the ears of a blind person. Lessen your reliance on one sense and the other senses will grow stronger. Anyone who can tell the chirp of a bird from the bark of a dog can distinguish a higher pitch from a lower pitch, and those learn to tune a perfect pitch. In time, with a proper listening and experiences, the ear becomes sensitive through the distinguish even between sound that we are very similar, just as the eyes can distinguish between similar shades of blue. Notice how a mother can distinguish the cry of her baby from that of another. Learn to hear the same way and you will have no problem of tuning. Beyond tuning an instrument itself, it's also important for you to be in tune with the instrument. In the same way that singers understand their own voice, learn to understand your guitar. Every guitarist has its own feel and idiosyncrasize the same way a car does. Different guitars will lead you to a different song. Pick up Rickenbacker, third string, and one of a kind song come out. Pick up a Fender Telecaster, and another kind comes out. When you're in tune with your instrument, you're open to receive this song. Much more difficult on the path of a Zen guitar is finding an internal tuning, one that brings body, mind, and spirit into harmony. A player must be clear of internal static such as impatient and frustration. Otherwise, the spirit frizzle like a radio slightly off dial. Your sound must have what the Chinese call qi yun, a sympathetic vibration of the vital spirit. It is a harmony that speaks from your heart directly to ear of the listener, an intangible element that enable us to transcend our separateness and feel the greatest oneness. Learn to recognize Qi Yun in the music that inspire you. In your favorite painting, when watching a great dancer or athlete, when you feel that moment of transcendence where your spirit is uplifted, that way we are going for. One more note about tuning is relates to playing with other people. Tuning is an absolute requirement for functioning as a collective. It is the common ground where players of any culture can meet. Think of tuning as it relates to all human interaction on both an individual and social level. How many bands have broke up for reasons that have nothing to do with music because they cannot get another together? How many marriage team like legislature board committees fail to function because the participant cannot find the working harmony? When people are not in tune with each other, they add to disharmony of the world. Sometimes the only way to attune to other is through compassion, courage, and selflessness. Such is a difficult path of Zen guitar. A famous Zen story describes the depth of what it means to be in tune. It relates the experience of a monk named Ryokan who returned home one night to find a thief. Living an aesthetic life, Ryokan had nothing in his home worth stealing, but surprised the intruder saying, "You may have come a long way to visit me and you should not return empty-handed. Please take my robe as a gift." He offered forth to be robbed from his bag and the thief slunk away. "Poor fellow," the master said, gazing at the night sky. "I wish I could give him a beautiful moon." To find such a harmony within ourselves, with others, with all of nature, this is what it means to think broadly about a tuning. Yes. Okay, about the tuning. Yeah, it means we have to connect with our instrument. When we play guitar, we have to connect with the guitar. You can translate your mind, your soul into a guitar. Whatever you play and anything you play, you have to translate your mind and your soul into your guitar. That means you can pick a slow, pick hard, and then sometimes you just shake it up, sometimes you just bend it up and everything. That means you have to make your guitar is part of your body. That is what I learned from this chapter. Thank you, Philip Toshio Sudo, for this book. once again, thank you, Philip Yosudo, for this book. I really love this book. And okay, see you at the other video, at the other chapter of this reading book, a Zen guitar book, on my channel. And hope you guys enjoy this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much.